Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hey, you guys, what's popping? What's happening? What's going on with you? Yes. I'm so happy to be back. It's been a little minute. You guys, I'm actually getting a hang of organizing myself so that I don't keep missing weeks, okay? I'm getting better. I'm doing better. It's only gonna be better from here. We're just gonna keep doing better and better, okay? If this is your very first time seeing my wonderful face, welcome. Hi, my name is Adora and you're watching Life with Adabeke. This channel is, mostly my med school journey while also giving you obonge amazing tips to get into medical school in the United States, as well as other fun stuff. It's not just medicine, we are more than that, okay? But thank you, welcome. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you can be one of the first people to get my videos, okay? So you can be among the first. I want to be seeing first to comment in the comment section, okay? But if you are one of my returners, welcome. I'm so happy to see you guys here. And, this channel just keeps growing. It just keeps giving me, it be tutoring me in my stomach. It just keeps giving me joy. But on to today's topic. Was actually suggested by one of you. It was suggested by one of you. Somebody said that, I should give, interview stories. How was my interview trail? So I want to give you guys the story time of the weirdest medical school interview that I had. I am not going to call names of school. If you know the school, if maybe you were, don't put name. If I see name, if you put the name, I will remove the comments. Don't put name. I'm not calling, this is the identified. Nobody needs to know what school it was. This does not say anything about the school. It doesn't even say anything about the interviewer. Please, this is just fun story time. Please, Biko, look at my armpits. Akamadrea, please. Okay, this is just a fun story time. You guys, we had virtual interviews. I think virtual interviews are still happening right now. And I attended an interview for this school. The school is a really nice school, I liked everything that they had going on for them. I liked their mission, everything. The school had MMI. It was an MMI structured interview. So we kind of cycled through 3 interviewers. So I think the first interviewer, you mostly talk about stuff that was in your stuff that you had done, your academics, stuff like that. It mostly talked about that. And the second interviewer, you mostly talked about research, community stuff. The way they had it, the third interviewer was now ethical questions. And this was where the Nigerian girl in me really, I don't know whether I have to say fucked up or whatever, but I clearly messed up that ethical questions part. So the first question that the interviewer asked me, and all these questions I've kind of rephrased it so that the person, nobody will even know what school it was. I'm mixing it up, but I'm just giving what that felt like. The first question the interviewer asked me was about if you were walking on the street and somebody and you saw a wallet or something on the street, what would you do? I was like, what do you mean? I was like, please, can you explain more? But if you were walking and you saw someone wallet, what would you do? I said, I'll keep walking. What does that mean? She now said, okay, what if it was a bag that you saw? I said, I'll keep walking. And let me give you the rationale for my answer. First of all, I'm Nigerian. We don't pick anything on the road. Have you never heard that if you pick money, you turn into yam? I was like, if I saw the person who's maybe someone was talking and I saw that their wallet fell, right? Yes, I will now call you, hello. I won't even pick it too. I will now call you, sorry, see your wallet that fell. But Like, culturally, you don't just pick something like that. You understand? You don't just pick something that you saw on the street. So, like, me, I was speaking based on that. Like, I don't pick anything. Talk more of the one I don't even know who it belongs. So that who am I supposed to now go? Okay, another thing is, you will now go and bring it back now. They will now say maybe you stole it or something. So I don't know. Like, I was answering based on a cultural perspective. We don't pick things that somebody dropped on the road unless maybe you saw it fall from that person. You now allow the, maybe you are walking and somebody's money fell out from their pocket and you can see, oh, you know who it was. I'll now call you, hey, your money fell or something like that. But something I don't even know where the genesis and exodus of the thing came from. I was like, I won't pick it. You understand? And I explained that. The guy now just said, okay. The second thing was, now, if you were in the store and you saw somebody shoplifting, what will you do? Hey. I was like, what? Like, how? Like, I said, what will I do? I'll mind my business. I said I will mind my business. Like, I saw somebody shoplifting. That I'm supposed to do what? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, call somebody? Please, this one, I want you guys to answer what you would actually, like, what you would do to these scenarios. If you saw somebody shoplifting, what would you do? Like, you saw someone like, I should go and report. Do you know that even employees, when they see people shoplifting, they don't do anything because all those things are insured? Like, it's too, okay, I will not go and report. What if the person now harms me or does something to me because I went to go? As what? As in, what do I gain from reporting? I saw somebody doing their own. I now went and carried myself to go and report them. Messy. Hey, me, that's how I answered. I was like, honestly speaking, first of all, I don't even think shoplifting is that big of a deal. But it's not on me to report. There are cameras. It's not on me, right? It's actually dangerous for me to step in or try and do anything in that situation. What if they now find out it was me that, I beg. I was like, I don't think, like, it's my place to actually report. Like, I'll just mind my business, please. The question was about, like, if you were, as a medical student, your boss told you to do something that you were not supposed to do, like, what will you do? I was like, I don't understand what you mean. Because why I asked for clarification was like, is it like, oh, I've had situations where my boss was like, oh, that they had to leave, you understand? Like, oh, I have to go and leave and pick up my kid or something. And technically, they're not supposed to do that. But, like, I'm not going to report you for leaving to go and pick up your child or something. But, like, if it was clearly something that was, like, a violation, I wouldn't do it. But if it was, like, not a big deal, don't know. So, but me, I was like, what I said, I was like, I think that's like, context dependent. What that means, like, what does it mean by something you're not supposed to do? I feel like it needs to be clearer. Like, if it's clearly something that is like against the rules or against the code of conduct or a clear violation of some kind of protocol, I wouldn't do it. But if it was like something that was like not a big deal, like I have to leave early, like, technically that's not right. Like, technically that's wrong. But, like, I would not go and report somebody because they had to leave early. Am I dumb? Like, so that's how I answered, though. Only for the guy to now tell me that I clearly have no ethical compass. I have no ethical or moral compass. And I don't think that he does not think I'll be a good fit for medical school. Wow, you don't mean it. Tell me more. You guys, I was flabbergasted, stunned. I was like, first, I don't even know that somebody can even tell you something like that. Like, I didn't even know, like, they can give you that kind of feedback. But personally, for me, I felt like I was naive answering those questions because those people don't want to hear the truth, right? They want to hear some kind of made-up fairy tale story about things that people don't do in real life. The truth of the matter is that ethics, there's no one true thing about, like, ethical. Like, I was under the impression that ethical questions don't have an answer, right? It's just based on what you're going to do, based on, like, your cultural, moral, all those things. There are lots of things that factor into what makes somebody do what they do, right? Lots of things, like, I not grew up in the US, right? Maybe to somebody in America, picking up something to go and give to the police is normal to them. That's not normal to me. I have never done it. I don't think I will start now. So to me, that's a very, very normal ethical response to that question. It makes no sense for me to go and report somebody for shoplifting. I have never seen it happen. I don't even know they used to report people for shoplifting. Right? I don't even know. So So, you know, so that's not even something that would ever cross my brain, because that, like, there are so many things that go into the answers that people give, especially for ethical questions, right? And I felt like that interviewer, I'll preface by saying he was a white male, older white male. So, you know, their own lived experience is very, very different from me, that is an immigrant black woman from Nigeria. Me and you are not running the same thing. And I felt like that interviewer did not take those things into context. And then for them to open their mouth and tell me that they don't think that I was not fit for medical school. Funny enough, I still ended up getting into that school. Funny enough. But I didn't go because the whole interview just, like, you know, it completely put me off from the school. And like, but I also felt like, you know, I was naive. Those people there, like, if you're someone who is interviewing now, they don't let anybody tell you that there are no right answers to ethical questions. At least for medical school interviews, there are right answers. They don't want to hear what is really going to happen in real life. They just want you to make up this fake scenario, right? Fake scenario so that you can look like Saint Teresa or something, you know, Mother Teresa, pray for us. Like, but they don't, like, depending on the school that it is or the interviewer, the person is not interested in taking taking things into context, right? They have like an answer that they're looking for. And I thought that was very wrong of that interviewer. But I also thought it was naive of me to think that people wanted genuine answers to questions. But that was like the weirdest medical school interview I had. Every other interview I had was pretty standard, pretty normal. Like, nobody went and told me that they don't think I'm fit for coming to medical school. But like, till today, that interview, I'm still like, what was that person even thinking? Telling me that I'm not fit to get into medical school. But here I am, in my first block, about to be done, rocking this shit. I wish I can send them. I wish I can send them memo. Hi, remember when you said? But don't mind them. Anyways, if you have any weird medical school interview stories, let me know in the comments. If you have different answers to the answer that I gave to those questions, let me know in the comments as well. If you thought my answers were useless, let me know in the comments. Don't be rude, okay? But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I am so glad to have done this sit-down video and shared this video with you. Thank you to the subscriber that mentioned me doing this video. If you guys want to see other kinds of videos from me, please feel free to put them in the comment section. If you guys, you know, have questions for me regarding your med school journey, feel free to email me at Ada Answers Anything. Not Ada Answers, sorry, with the title Ada Answers Anything at my email. And, you know, till the next time we see, I remain your girl Ada. Bye.